Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot. So today I am doing, let me see, the mid-month. I'm doing the mid-month for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. That's going to be from November 16th to the 30th of 2020. Okay, don't get stuck on the dates. Time's fluid. It really doesn't matter when you stumble upon these readings. 20 years from now, 10 years from now, the reading will still be good. It's just a way for us to categorize so that we don't lose track of what we did and when. Okay? Let me see. It's still a general collective reading, even though it's for the sign of Aquarius. It is... it's just a smaller collective, part of the collective. It may resonate and it may not. If it does, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you find later that it wasn't resonating with you when you come across the reading, but a few days or a week or so later, it starts to make sense, you're more than welcome to come back and not review, but watch the videos again on my channel. You're more than welcome to do that. And because this is fortune telling, so it might not resonate with you today because it hasn't happened yet, but it might tomorrow or the next day or the next, etc., etc., etc. So I have a disclaimer. Some of my cards have full frontal nudity. There's no sexual connotation to them. But if you are under the age of 18, exit left, because you shouldn't be seeing those cards, A. And B, I just don't do readings for anybody under the age of 18 for my own personal for my own personal reasons. Let me see. I think that's all. If you like the channel or you like the videos, just please hit the like, subscribe, share button, and you might want to hit the bell icon so that you get notifications whenever I put more, when I post more readings, and that way you can see them. Okay? So, again, let's get started with Aquarius. This is for the end of the month, mid-month to the end of the month of November 2020. I think we're starting off in a new moon. I'm not too much on astrology and etc., but we'll go from there. My first card is going to be the Animal Spirit Oracle, and the first one is Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Okay. Now, with these, I pull these cards. They're powerful in their own right. They are beautiful oracle cards. I use them for their own message, and I also use them as a reference while I do the tarot part of the reading. And then I don't know how to explain it, but when I do these cards like this, they also kind of amplify, or they'll I just don't know how to explain it. It's part of the readings. I mean, it's a reference, but as you do the reading, they'll coincide. And so those are the points that Spirit is really trying to get across to you. Okay, so I'm going to take two cards from the Angels and Ancestors Guide. I'm sorry, I just did the Animal Spirit Guide. So the card that you have is your Heart Guardian. It's love and let yourself be loved. Okay? Sorry. A whole day, I don't know what's wrong. I have not been able to speak, even at home, you know, with my child. And well, she's a grown-up now, but I've been stuttering all day. I don't know what causes that. I know I don't think Mercury is in retrograde anymore, so I don't know. I think I have a lot of stuff going on. Druid, hold the space. Okay. So what we're going to do now is a 5-card spread. No, it's a 5-position spread. I called it a 5-card spread and it turned into a 10, sometimes 12-card spread. So the first position is past, present, future, spirit's advice, and the last position is the most probable outcome if you take spirit's advice. I wanted you to know that I do pre-shuffle the cards so that you don't have to listen to me shuffling the whole time we're doing this. Okay, in the past position, we have the King of Cauldrons. All right. The King of Cauldrons, he's basically Poseidon. He does rule the sea. The difference in tarot is that water is typically associated with emotions. So he's somebody that is kingly, but he is in control of his emotions because he controls the sea, like Poseidon. Okay, and he might love you and worship the ground you walk on, and you may never know it. He may never tell you. Okay, because he's going to do what's best for everybody involved, even if that means sacrificing himself. So, in the present position, you have the 3 of Shields. And the 3 of Shields, if you see the 3 rays of light coming down, that's called Alwyn. And that basically means spirit. All right. And the 2 people have come to hire this craftsman. This is somebody that's mastered his craft. And that's what the card is about. It's about gaining mastery over something. So if there's something that you're trying to learn, something that you're interested in, you're gaining mastery over it. You might be studying something. You might be going to school for something. You might just have a hobby that you're honing your skills on. Maybe you like woodworking or pottery or whatever it might be. But it's telling you to master that craft, and I think it'll bring you abundance later because these people are actually hiring him to do this. In your future position, you have the King of Shields. If you look at the card closely, it's winter time. And at first you would think that he has a servant girl warming his feet, and that's not really the case. What that exemplifies is that he's in touch with the people that he rules. This is not the guy that sits on his throne and just listens to his advisors. Nope. This is a guy that goes back to his realm, puts on a disguise, heads down to the local pub, and he hears what the people are saying. He's in touch with his kingdom, and that's what she's exemplifying there. In the background, you're going to see abundance. You see the hedge, the holly hedge, and the berries, and they're in full bloom in the middle of winter. And then the boar's heads were again abundance because obviously, you know, they ate meat. They needed to survive. So these are all examples of things that would be normal for the King of Shields. He's very down to earth. They like their earthly pleasures. They are about home, house, material, 3D things. I mean, that's not to say that they can't be spiritual. I'm just saying they focus, and they're very good at handling 3D things. Their kingdoms are well run. Their crops come in. Their livestock are taken care of. And he handles anything that comes up. And he handles it because he sees it coming before it happens, because he stays attuned to what's going on in the kingdom. It's not something that he waits until, oh, I never saw that coming. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Okay, Spirit's advice is to face your fears. So there's something that you're trying to build, and no matter what it is, you have to face your fears. You're coming out of that lake. That lake is the lake that Excalibur came out of. That's King Arthur's sword. The Lady of the Lake gave it to Merlin. Okay? But there's other things in that lake that aren't so nice and kind. There's monsters. There's demons in that lake. So you're coming out of the primordial ooze, so to speak. You're coming out of a place where you've seen demons, and you have to face your fears. And in this case, you have to get to the other side, to get through those pillars, to get to the other side. You have to walk past that dragon and that wolf, okay, or dog, whichever. It typically means the wild side and the tame side, but in this case, it's scary, but you have to face your fears and move forward. I mean, there's a lot of things in that lake that you just came out of that's a lot scarier than that dragon, because it's a baby dragon, for one. And, it might be a big dog, but both of them are mesmerized by the moon. They're not even going to notice that you're there. So you have to face your fears and move past them. Okay? And then, okay. And the most probable outcome, what is the most probable outcome if you take Spirit's advice? One more card. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. All right. This is sometimes called the single card. What it comes down to is that she is out there, she's single, and she's slaying it. There's a very cool legend about her, or Celtic lore. Anyways, they couldn't control her. She did whatever she wanted, and she didn't care. I mean, she cared about things, but she didn't care what they thought. She did what she wanted to do when she wanted to do it. Here she's raising falcons, okay? So this is also, like I said, it's called the singles card. It's somebody that has their stuff together. She raises falcons. She has money. She can do whatever she wants to do. She's got herself organized. She has her own career. She loves what she does. And she's basically got a nice mansion and grounds and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She's got it together and doing it on her own. Okay? So now I'm going to use some clarifiers. I'm going to use this is a Marchetti, Ciro Marchetti Gilded Tarot Royale, I think that's the name of the deck. I really need to write that down. I forget it every time I come up here. Okay, so Spirit, please tell us about the King of Cups. Alright. So that's someone that was moving to calmer waters. Okay. See, she's taking her swords with her. The dawn's coming. The water is more calm. The dawn's coming up. The moon is starting to come out of the new moon phase. I don't know why that's significant. And there's actually an island off to the side. And usually there's a ferryman with her. So, and, wow, that's two major arcana cards clarifying a card. So that's it. This King of Cups is very important. This is someone from your past. Okay, it's patience. You're moving towards calmer waters, and you just have to be patient with yourself. You're in the process of mastering something. I don't know what that is. It could be something creative. You'll know what it means to you. So please clarify. Spirit, please clarify. Tell me what I need to know. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to take another one. This is a beautiful card. I love these decks. Spirit, please clarify. Wow. And another major arcana. Okay. So the reason that you are being able to master this craft is because you are the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever you did, you are like her. You made yourself. You can do whatever you want to. Okay? I mean, you might not have come from, but you have gotten yourself into a position where you can take care of yourself. You have extra. You're not struggling. You're earthy. The Queen of Pentacles is very earthy. She's nurturing and kind and caring and close to the earth. She likes her physical pleasures, which is probably why, if this is an artistic endeavor, that she's very good at it. And so because of that, because of whatever happened in the past, you did learn this craft, and you did become, you took her essence, and now you have the Fool card, which is telling you to take a leap of faith. So I think that you've mastered something, and maybe you don't realize that you have. You know, you might be, like I said, throwing pottery, anything artistic, creative, something, it doesn't matter. Construction, you build houses, you make the best chicken coops in the world. Whatever it is that you have learned and are skilled at, you need to utilize that. It'll help you become the Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. It's this essence, it's the energy that we're talking about here. You can be a male and still be the Queen of Pentacles and be very masculine. What happens is she's abundance. So you can take what you know and you can adapt that. Maybe you grow chickens or you know, but you make money doing that. You bring great abundance. See, a male can have this ability, even though it's a female energy. It's not necessarily, it's just a way to describe it, I guess. I don't know how to explain the cards. Tarot is tarot. Okay, so now in the future you have the King of Pentacles. So whatever you're doing for you, utilize it. Become the Queen of Pentacles and take a leap of faith. Okay? And just move forward. And be patient. Okay? You're moving towards calmer waters. You need to be patient. You're either in the process of gaining these skills, or you've gained the skills and aren't sure. You can use these skills to make yourself abundant, and then you're going to take a leap of faith. Now, you have the King of Pentacles, and we've already described him. He's that guy. And another major arcana card. Go Aquarius. Okay? So, that's the Empress. And this is abundance. She is straight up abundance. She brings the crop. She brings the rain. She brings the food. She's pregnant. She is the goddess of the harvest. Whatever she touches grows. Okay? So if you have any conflict about that, internal conflict, just know, just know that whatever you're doing or learning is going to be very profitable for you. Okay? But you have to face your fears. And that is the only way for forward movement. That's the Chariot card, another major arcana card. And that is forward movement, victory, willpower. It's through sheer will and determination that you get where you want to go. Those Sphinxes, there's no reins. She's moving forward through the sheer will of her mind. Okay. One more for facing your fears. So, and that's what he's telling you. Face your fears, move forward, walk right through there. Those who aren't paying attention, they'll never see it anyways. They won't even notice when you go through. Whatever you're afraid of, don't worry. You can handle it. Okay? This is the Seven of Wands. This is a trained knight standing up. He's on high ground. And these are untrained people trying to attack him with wands. Okay? So he's easily going to be able to bat those things away without severely injuring anybody in the village. Or whoever's coming after him. It's child's play to him. So and that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. With Spirit behind you, those fears that you have about moving forward are child's play. It's telling you to face your fears, because if you don't face your fears, you're not going to be able to come into abundance. And the one thing that I see here is a lot of major arcana cards. That's a lot of power. The Queen of Pentacles is called the Empress of the minor arcana. And then you have the Empress. You have the Singles card. You have the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is screaming abundance. So take a look at what you want. And, you know, there's something that you're not seeing. Truth transcends illusion. You might not think you're very good at something. Okay? But you are. Okay? Now, in the meantime, you can hold your space. You hold the space. Hold the space wherever you are. You don't have to, like, quit your job and be crazy. Be out on the streets. I'm just saying, just go forth with whatever it is. And there's love coming in for you. Now, it may be creative, whatever, but, you know, you have to love and let yourself be loved. You have to have that kind of energy. Okay, so let's see what the Nine of Pentacles is saying. Okay, yeah. If you do this, if you master this, and you move forward, you have to have confidence to move forward. She's a queen. She's an empress. This woman was just something else. She's actually a goddess. Okay, and what it will bring you the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a solid foundation. And when you build on a solid foundation, you don't have tower moments. Because you might have minor ones, but your tower doesn't fall down because you built it right. So I don't know what you're working on or whatever your ideas are, but I think you should put them in motion. And like I said, holding the space with the Druid means simply that you don't have to do it all at one time, but you have to move. And I think the problem is, a lot of times this card is portrayed as you're refusing gifts from Spirit. If that's the case, don't do that. And B, but in this one, I like this one. It's like this person was so busy studying or reading, so engrossed in the book. Have you ever gotten so engrossed in a book that, like, you know, when the real world intrudes, it's almost shocking? And that's what happened here. I don't think that this one was ignoring spirit. I think he was so engrossed in what he was doing that he didn't even notice that spirit was there going, hello, I have a cup for you. I have gifts for you. And you just look up and go, oh, wow, there's a big cup in my face. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting from this card tonight. So I think that you look up, look around. Whatever you're focused on it too heavily. If you need to manifest something, put your intentions out there or release it and let it go and let spirit do its job. You can get so focused on work or whatever that you can't see straight. And that's what spirit's saying. We need you to see straight. We're trying to give you a gift here. Wake up. So, and you don't want to have spirit nudge you too much because, you know, that's when you get tower moments. Because you're not paying attention. Okay? And that's being attuned to your spiritual self as well as your material self. Sometimes this is a rough world. And sometimes we get so focused on what we have to survive, we forget what we need to thrive. So, Archangel cards. It says Indigo Children. I'm sorry, Indigo and Crystal Children. Archangel Metatron. You are you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So that might be your talent. That might be your skill. That might be for some of you. And that might just be that there's children around you. And it may be you just need to heal your own inner child. Or maybe that's your calling. The second card is Patience. It's Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So whatever you're working on, don't give up. Whatever it is you love, whatever it is you do, don't give up. Oh. Counselor. Okay, Archangel Azrael. You're a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Okay? So that might be your calling, because the next card at the bottom of the deck is to nurture. And that's nurturing a child or nurturing your inner child. Okay? So, I mean, that may be your calling. Whatever you're mastering, that could be it too. Maybe that is it. Maybe it's not, or maybe there's just children. Again, maybe you're just healing your own inner child. But whatever it is, be patient. And what process you're going through will make you wise, and you will be able to help other people, whether they be children or adults. You'll be able to help counsel people. So I'm going to say goodbye here. I hope you really liked the reading. It was very intense. It's kind of focused. Again, if you like the channel, please like, click like, subscribe, and share. And hit the bell icon if you want further notifications in the future of any videos that I post. I hope you have a great night. And thank you for watching. Have a great night.